Two pictures that speak of the absolute moral bankruptcy of a section of our politicians and self-appointed feminists. One of women journalists absent at the press conference of the acting Afghan foreign minister in Delhi on Friday. The second of a gang rape survivor in West Bengal being asked, "What were you doing outside at 12:30 a.m.?" The first invited rage, revulsion, anger, what have you. The Indian government was flayed for not staying true to its motto of Naari Shakti and invisibilizing women. But in another part of the country, when the Chief Minister of West Bengal said that the girl child should not be allowed to come out at night, when she literally asked for girls to become invisible from public spaces come sunset, there was none of that rage. The same politicians who risked a blister while tweeting furiously about why women were not being allowed inside the Afghan embassy now didn't so much as pause to ask Mamata Banerjee, "Excuse me, what?" By the way, the so-called invisibilizing of women in a press conference was fixed. The Afghans said it was a technical issue and they had engaged with women journalists in India, first at a think tank's meeting on the same day and the next day at another media meet. Anyway, that good fight was won eventually. Now, what happens to the Bengal gang rape survivor? Will those front-runners of feminism from across our political parties now turn their attention to how she was humiliated and questioned? Will they ask, how is it material what time she was outside? By the way, she was already inside her hostel by 9:39 p.m. Why was the canard about her being outside at midnight spread to begin with? Will all of these people see that the victim shaming? Because yes, crimes do happen everywhere, in every state, no matter who is in power. But it's when you tacitly turn the finger at the victim, that is when real invisibilizing happens. When you tell the victim that she shouldn't have been out that late, that is when she is silenced. So will now the angry questions be turned on Mamata Banerjee and her party, or is that just too much an ask? Because remember, this isn't even Didi's first time. Remember Suzette Jordan, the Park Street rape case survivor. After she was raped in a moving car in February 2012, Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee called it a small and planned event. Her MP Kakoli Ghosh Dastidar went a step further to opine that it was a case of a deal gone wrong between a woman and her client. In June just this year, when a 24-year-old student was gang raped inside the South Kolkata Law College, TMC's Kalyan Banerjee scoffed at it as a rape of a friend by a friend. Madan Mitra, on the other hand, advised that girls shouldn't go to a college that was shut even if someone invited them inside. Of course, all of this was dismissed as a personal opinion. But is the CM's advice also personal? Is her admonition to girls who are out late at night to be taken as a private opinion? And if not, then what explains the excruciating silence? Does feminism come with conditions and caveats attached? And if it does, then the next time you claim to speak for the dignity of women at large, for every woman in India, you will be taken with a pinch of salt. On that claim, at least, the buck stops here.